God's protection and power gives peace to his people. God's protection and power gives peace to his people. This is a really simple math equation for you. It's God's protection plus God's power equals your peace. This God who loves you is protecting you. He is all powerful. What do you have to worry about? The fish in the midst of a hurricane. I mean, when the water and everything is being stirred up and there's so much turbulence, these fish that swim at the surface of the ocean, what happens to them when there's such a huge storm that can lift a house and throw it miles away? What happens to the fish? And so I read about them, and what these fish do is they go deep, deep, deep into the ocean. They sense the storm because the pressure changes, and they go deep, deep, deep into the ocean where they're not disturbed by the turbulence. They're not disturbed by the storms above. Here's what that means, is there's a place where the fish can go, where the turbulence around them and the storm around them, they cannot even be felt by them. And what this text is saying is there's a place where Christians go, followers of Christ go, deep, deep, deep into their relationship with God, where the storms of life and the turbulence around them, they are not affected by it. They sit in the peace of God. This is why Paul writes in Philippians 4, do not be anxious about anything, but in everything by prayer and petition, present your requests to God with thanksgiving. And the peace of God, which transcends, a peace of God that no one can fathom or even understand, the peace of God himself, sovereign creator of the universe, will protect your hearts and your minds in Christ Jesus. Here's our application this evening. And to trust that God is in control, that he's powerful, that he protects us. And because he loves us, he's for us, we have peace. And when trouble comes, our first reaction is to go deep, deep, deep into relationship with him. It's a very counterintuitive reaction. It's not a worldly reaction. It's the reaction of his followers. So don't lean on your control. Find peace in his control.